Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Hi. I hope everyone is doing okay. Okay. Uh-oh. I hope everyone is doing okay. Okay, this video is don't run out of the food you need. Each day, you need some food. So this video is let's just make sure we don't run out of the food we need. This is a cute candle. I bought 2 of them. I need another trip to the thrift store to get some. I want to mention before I forget, from the time I retired, I kept getting these small ailments. And I thought, what are you doing? And I couldn't really come up with it. I thought, well, you are eating sugar. But I think I figured out what it is. It is I quit taking a lot of vitamins. And I thought, how do we know these problems with aging are all vitamin deficiencies? So what I will do, I have some really good mint tea. I'm so happy I found this. I will do is I will get therapeutic vitamins. And so I have vitamins, so I'm just taking 2 a day. One of the worst things I had was insomnia. So we'll see what happens. Okay, don't run out of milk. Okay, I was studying the bodybuilding way, and a lot of bodybuilders eat oatmeal. So I concocted this oatmeal that is 1/4 cup oatmeal, 1/4 cup combined fruit and nuts. Today I had blueberries because I had frozen blueberries, and I was resistant to eating fruit, and I thought, okay, come on now. 2 tablespoons of blueberries is not going to kill you. 1/4 cup powdered milk. So you mix that all up, and then add 1.5 cup water, and then microwave it. And that will give you a nice bowl of oatmeal with milk. And so I try to get 2 cups of milk per day. So this is the powdered milk with all the ingredients makes about 1.5 cups of liquid milk. Then with it, I usually eat about 1/2 cup of milk. So that is my 2 cups of milk first thing in the morning. So today I was at Grocery Outlet, and I found these plant milks for 50% off. Back to find everything half price. I am never going to pay full price unless, I can't find something. But these are plant milks, and I think it says in here, let me check for sure. Ingredients, flax milk. So that is nut milk. And what's this one? Oh, unsweetened flax and oats. So I got these 3 milks, and I had about 1/2 cup in my oatmeal. And then yesterday I made this almond milk, and I want to mention something to you guys. Okay, what I didn't do was I didn't strain it in cheesecloth, so there's like a sludge at the bottom. So I added about, this was about 4 cups. I've added so far 2 more cups of water, and I'll probably get 2 more cups. So in the end, I started getting about 8 cups of almond milk, and I used these kind of almonds. I toasted 1/2 cup almonds on each side, 10 minutes. Then I ground them to powder, and then I put 1 cup of hot water and blended the almonds around and left it there to cool. Then I added the other cup, and it was pretty much blended. I've been drinking this since last night. No chance running out of milk. This is why we stockpile. We get the nuts when they're cheap. Okay, Now, nut milk is cheaper than cow's milk, and we might start seeing a shortage of cow's milk. So if in our stockpile we have nuts, nuts are like storing milk also to be eaten like in our food. And then I made coconut milk. I want to mention the way I made this tea. I have found that if you heat your water not to boiling, just hot, you're going to get a clearer tea. Thank you very much for the teacup, Audrey. So I made coconut milk, and then I made 4 cups of tea because last night I was dashing around in the middle of the night because I'm in the midst of quitting the Diet Coke, because I thought maybe that is what's giving me the hives. But I don't know. I still have them a tiny bit, so I think it's vitamin deficiency. So if some of you have, like, I think it was a cold sore on my tongue. First of all, I have never had cold sores, and it started bleeding, and I was on the way to the emergency room. Weird stuff like that. Okay, now for dinner, I want to eat more veggies, you know, in the body building way. So, okay, so tonight I made, these were Dollar Tree sausages, and then I had, you know, potatoes. So I just baked them in the oven. This is something you want to make sure you have, but I have mashed potatoes, so it could be mashed potatoes. All right, I want to mention something. These are good. These were $1.25, but you get 2, and that is only 3 1/2 ounces. So you could eat them both, but for dinner, I usually eat 4 to 5 ounces of meat. So it's a little bit light on the meat. We'll see if I'm hungry. I could eat the other 2. So I will probably eat them tomorrow after the gym. So that is a cheap meal, you know, about 62 cents and 62.5 cents, and then half a potato. Okay, so now I want to make, so 4 to 5 ounces of meat. I think it comes up to about 2.5 pounds a week. So knowing exactly how much, and then I made homemade bread. So if you start your meal with bread and butter, that kind of makes up for the fact that it's kind of light on the, I save every little piece of butter, kind of light on the meat because you have bread and butter. So if you didn't have any bread, you'd have bread and butter and then go right to the veggies. And I'm going to be making some vegetarian food. It's not that I'm worried, but why go there? Have your food good to go. And then I stockpile jam, or I make my own. Okay, so after this now, I want to have a little bit more veggies. So I have, my diet wasn't that bad. I'm not sure what it was. So we'll see I'm pretty 100% sure that's it. How many old people are deathly sick and it's vitamin deficiencies? So I have my meat, I could have potatoes, rice, or beans, and then so on this half of the plate, I want veggies. So, okay, so yesterday I bought this salad, half price. I find these to be good. I'll probably eat the other half of it tomorrow. So what I want to do is get 2 or 3 vegetables. So it comes with salad dressing, and I have a little bit left, and you get some chicken and some bacon, so I'll eat that tomorrow. So I want not too much because I'm going to have 3 kinds of veggies. So once you start getting the hang of this, you know, they want us for a more sustainable planet, eating less meat and a more varied diet. And it's really kind of not that bad of an idea. Okay, and then I bought some carrots. I prefer to shred them myself, but I didn't want to buy 2 pounds of carrots, although the rabbits love it when I do that, but they'll love this too. So we'll have a little pile of carrots. And then I am working on my palate, and you could cook these bean sprouts, but I want to start making myself eat them raw. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I think you can plant these. So I have a little bit, and then I have some celery. And the reason I bought that is because I made homemade peanut butter. So I have a nice assortment of veggies, and here's my homemade peanut butter. You get used to making your own peanut butter and you won't want to buy it anymore. And this is not expensive once you start getting the hang of this. And kids will usually eat anything. And then I started buying all kinds of pickled vegetables. And this is some pickled okra. I bought them at Walmart. Here's one. So see, I have like a half a plate of veggies, and then I have salad dressing in there, but this is really good salad dressing. Why not use it up? So this is a low-cost meal. And so I could go on with this assortment of veggies until they're gone. And the thing about these veggies is they have a long life. You know, lately I have always bought cucumbers, tomatoes, and lettuce, but this is going to last a lot longer. If I didn't have the veggies, that's okay. I could just eat ketchup on my roasted potatoes. So here we go. So I want to display my homemade peanut butter. If I didn't have butter, I could put peanut butter on my bread. It doesn't have to be homemade. So you can see my herbs, they're very lovely, and my flower arrangements are very lovely. When you start getting, what I did is I bought a couple sprigs of flowers. Someone said my crystal ball looks like a candle, but it's really, really heavy, and when it fell off, I'll take it off to demonstrate. It is solid. It looks like some kind of plastic. I don't think it'd be a good idea to light. I was kind of tempted, but I thought, what if it explodes or something? So it's really strange because I think maybe it's just some kind of decorative orb. So I will try to find out exactly what that is, because now I want to know myself. Okay, so now right before bed, I've been eating, I made, this is homemade. Once you get used to the homemade stuff, if you have milk, you're not going to run out of cottage cheese. This is half a cup of homemade cheese, and I try to make homemade cottage cheese when I'm going to make bread. So, so the bodybuilding is helping me too, because it is more veggies, less sugar and junk, of course, homemade peanut butter. Okay, so that's that. And this is some tasty fruit cake that I made the other day, so I will have that with my tea. And this stuff, you can keep this easily for a week. in your refrigerator. So that is my lovely dinner. Okay, now I want to talk about, okay, so I got the 3, what is this? This is 32 ounces for $1. Then I was at 99¢ only, and I bought 4 packages of peanuts because these roasted peanuts make really, really good, 99 cents, really good peanut butter. So I stocked up 4 of these. Plus, you know, you can use peanuts in any cookies or granola, and they're cheaper than other nuts. So I went to Walmart and I got 2 of these for 50 cents each in case I want to make some cupcakes or something. I'm not making life miserable for myself for the rest of my life because you never know how much time you have. And these were some pecans. And I had the pecans in my oatmeal, but it could be any kind of, and then here is the milk. That is the Walmart milk. A 1/4 cup a day doesn't cost too much to make sure you're getting all your milk, especially when you get older so you don't lose, you know, when your nutrients are down, you start losing your hair. I mean, my hair's crap, but that's because I over-colored it. About, what, a month ago, I just went full on burgundy, and I hated it, but I knew it was going to fade. Here is the tea. So I got 4 of these. I bought 1 for my daughter-in-law and 2 for me. I don't know what the regular price is, but I find it to be really tasty. And then I bought these sprinkles, cinnamon crunch, 50 cents. I thought I'll take them because they're really cheap. I'm trying to do the dollar shopping like we used to in the day, but of course it's not as easy to find dollar food. But if you save back a little money, when you start saving money, you know, you're going to have a little money and then you can take advantage of the deals. I stockpiled nuts last month and pickled food for sure. Okay, I want to talk about some foods to keep an eye out. Oatmeal, protein powder. I'm not a big fan of protein powder, but if this isn't a vitamin deficiency, it could be some kind of protein deficiency. Chicken, salmon, I get the nice cans. Avocados, berries, I'm trying to make myself eat them, and green veggies. Okay, so now to talk for a minute about the stockpile. So when you're looking for canned food, look for fruit in its own juice, vegetables, an assortment. So the fruit is all different kinds, the veggies is all different kinds. So if you buy a case, get all different kinds. And then 4 cans of vegetables. So it's beans, fruit, and vegetables. And then it is potatoes, rice, and you know, the beans. So then once you get that, all you have to do is make your bread. And so you stockpile the food to make your bread. And so you have everything except maybe the meat. And then you locate, these sausages are pretty good. Okay, and then, you know, the almond milk is going to come in very handy. Eating oatmeal with no milk, that is awful, actually. Or children with no milk is awful. And another thing is, all the time you can usually find these nuts marked down if you go to the right place. Okay, now, after I eat this, you know, I have the bean sprouts. I'm going to try some kale and grated beets, but I already stockpiled pickle beets. So I wanted to mention that. I wanted to mention clothes. Okay, so we need shelter, and we need heat. So what I do is I stay in one room, and then, you know, the oven's on a lot. So and then I try to stay in my car, and I can't really reduce my gasoline because the only place I go is the gym practically. And then water, and then food, and then, you know, getting some good hobbies. I wanted to mention something today when I was getting ready to do the video. I was listening, YouTube has Psalms 91, and I'm trying to memorize that. I know it basically, but word for word. Also, I posted a good, okay, so the lady bodybuilders were saying 10,000 steps per day. So that, what I did is I broke them up because some of the ladies told me they exercise 3 times. So 10,000 steps is about an hour and 15 minutes. So I posted a good video that you could do from home because not everybody wants to join the gym. Actually, I feel like I dodged the bullet by joining the gym. And then I want to talk about this one more time. The poor people have $5,090 dollars a year for food. By doubling that, you would have 10,180. But you have to do a little searching around all the time. But you're going to be living so much better on $10,000 a year for food. If you're using food stamps, that's okay. Get the stuff on sale. And then the free food. Okay, I am trying to check my McDonald's app to see if there's anything free, but I have a lot of sandwiches in my freezer. And so today when I was at Walmart, I checked the bakery section, I checked the sandwich and salad section, and then I just looked around for good deals because I was over there anyway. Another thing, as far as the vegetarianism thing goes, tofu is cheaper than meat. So I might put some tofu on my salad. But what I really want to do is learn to grow soy, so I would always have tofu. This year, or this week here, eggs were $5 per dozen, but you can use in baking soft tofu in place of an egg. Also, this thing about sandwiches with a small fruit or vegetable, if things were really lean, you can survive. So if you got these large sandwiches marked way down, that is going to help you too. You're going to have enough food for the day. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else I want to tell you guys? I can't stress enough learning to make peanut butter, because then you would have peanut butter and jam. And you could have a peanut butter sandwich for lunch as well, a couple times a week. Okay, now about cheap things that are really cheap. If you go to these markdown places, you can have really cheap cereal and then stockpile your milk, and then you would have a peanut butter sandwich and maybe some top ramen. So those would be really, really cheap lunches. And then you go back to some Dollar Tree meat, some potatoes, some cheap vegetables. I would consider, I thought maybe I was getting this, these minor ailments because I didn't have enough vinegar foods, but no, I'm pretty sure it's vitamins. Another good thing is vitamin water. How you figure out if you get a dragon fruit, a loading dose is if your stool is soft. Sorry to mention, but just in case. Another thing is when you buy your food, eat it until it's gone. If it takes you 3 days to eat it, that's okay. Eat it for 3 days. That's what I have been doing. Okay, so hot dogs, bacon, eggs, cheese, tuna, sausages, Breakfast sandwiches, you can get those free at McDonald's if you have points. Frozen pizza, chicken legs, canned salmon, and Spam. Okay, that's all I want to say for today. I will be back tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all. And thank you for following me all these years. And hello to all the new subscribers. I can't believe it. I don't know how I got you guys. It's a blessing. So if you leave your comments, if you have some good suggestions, that would be greatly appreciated. And God bless you all. The babies are sending their love. Bye.